This is by way of my comment to your introduction. I really like comics with both C and X at the end, and I love graphic novels, so this is totally appropriate because I know you love multimedia as well. I hope you don't mind me using red as a marker. One thing that your introduction tells me is that you're into representation and what that means, and how, your avatar it's a good question. Is there a difference between how we represent ourselves online and who we are? And I think there's a big difference. Just as when we meet someone for the first time, that's really not who we are, although in part that's who we are when we introduce ourselves to someone. I really like this as a background because that really tells me who you are as well. And of course the title, the sense of meandering, which I think is not entirely what you do on your blog. I suppose this stuff kind of situates us. Where are you? Not only institutionally in the 6th grade, but where are you in the United States? And where are you relationship-wise? You've got 3 boys. I've got 3 kids too, 2 girls and 1 boy. And what you do. I like that you are interested in curation and digital identity. And I like your bullet points here. You know you do it for your students. That's pedagogical. You do it for your children. That's personal. And you do it professionally. I see what you did here. You violated the rules of comics. And you actually have your little man here, as you call him, standing on top of the bubble, which is, of course, impossible. But I think that's one of the cool things that you like and I like about comics is that anything is possible. And that actually these boundaries and these boundaries and the boundary of the comic itself is actually permeable. I also like the attempt at a definition here of curation. I like Harold Jarsh's notion. Jarsh has it broken down into 3 simple words. You seek the information, you make sense of the information, and then you share the information. Of course, your character is looking outside of the frame. Or, I guess in this case, it's one big frame at the bottom. I hadn't noticed that before. Of course, some of the conventions of comics, a thought bullet that only you and I can see. And then, of course, up here, you make the point that this is the real you. It reminds me of old horror movies where it says, the end, or is it? Me too, Kevin. I'm interested in this too, but I think you need a baseball cap here. Or maybe that's more like a jeweler's shade. Or a beanie. Whichever. Enjoy your cap.